Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about organizational behavior. This is a course that I just finished, the first course that I finished in the Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration and IT Management at Western Governors University. So a quick description of the course is that Organizational Behavior and Leadership explores how to lead and manage effectively in diverse business environments. Students are asked to demonstrate the ability to apply organizational leadership theories and management strategies in a series of scenario-based problems. This course overall was a pretty good course. I very much enjoyed learning everything that it had to offer. I think it took me probably a total of 10 hours over the course of 4 days to complete, and honestly, you could probably get through this course in a day if you already have some sort of background in working in an organization. So anyone who's currently working full-time and has been in the industry, any industry really, could probably pick up on this pretty quick. I took the pre-assessment twice and passed it both times after doing some studying. But I feel like a lot of this is kind of like common sense and a combination of knowing the terms that it requires you to learn throughout the course. So, really what I used a lot of was Quizlet and these flashcards that were created by Gabriella Little and Help Accounting. So there are really 4 chapters that you're going to need to study in this textbook that is given to you. In chapters 9, 10, 12, and 16. Honestly, you could probably get by with just memorizing the terms, but I feel like I learned better reading chapters and kind of having scenarios to apply to certain terms. So really just going through each of these flashcards and kind of understanding everything that is brought up. And also something I didn't mention is that although these are the 4 most important chapters, the other chapters in the textbook are also have some sort of presence in the final test, but not enough to really make you fail. So if you just study these 4 chapters, you will most likely pass. I think I could have gotten by with just studying these 4 chapters, but I did study everything together. So I found this Quizlet to be very helpful, and here in this Organizational Behavior PA kind of goes over the questions that were in the pre-assessment. Trying to think of anything else. Honestly, I didn't really have too many bad things to say about this course. I thought it was interesting. Some people might think it's a little boring if you already work in a environment where you're around a lot of leadership and you kind of already know certain things, but then again, you can just test out the course as quick as you want. Other resources that were helpful, I think, might sound kind of silly, but Reddit is always a great resource. There are a lot of people who kind of talk about their experiences through Western Governors University, and so I would suggest joining the Reddit group and looking if you have any additional questions. But overall, great course. If I wanted to, I probably could have finished it in a day. But if you are really just trying to absorb absolutely everything that the course has to offer, might take you a week if you're a really busy person. But honestly, maybe just knock it out one day in a weekend if you're trying to get through it. Anyways, that course, good overall, and hopefully this was kind of helpful. If you have any other questions, feel free to just put them in the comments and hopefully I can answer them. But pretty straightforward. The next class that I'm going to be tackling is Information Technology Management, I believe. So I heard that one's a little bit more difficult. But I will update you all when I finish with that course, or in a week, whichever one happens first.